Oh, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It is the always controversial Chronic Confusion Podcast. I'm your host, Tony Dubs, alongside your co-host, Cody Dubs. What's up, Cody?
What's up, man?
Cody, the world-traveling man.
Yeah. I had a pretty good weekend. Went down to Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham. That's how we say it in jolly old England. Birmingham.
You went to Southampton to Birmingham.
So, what was in Birmingham?
Well, down in Birmingham. See, Dan said Birmingham. Down in Birmingham
They'll be burning the ham, boy.
Don't know.
You know that shit'll give you cancer.
Yeah, no, that's some fucking bullshit. Well, no, I don't even want to get into that. But
You might. I thought about getting into it tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure yet.
I don't even know if I want to pay that lip service. But fucking yeah, we were down in Birmingham for a trade show. It was well, we were down there. It was like a
trade show for what?
Like beauty products and shit. Okay, but
yeah.
But like, you know, I wasn't down there like modeling lipstick and shit. It was a beard. We were not modeling. We were moving some beard products, man. You know, getting people interested in carrying them in their salons and shit, and we did pretty well. So really nice. Well, yeah, for the company it's Can You Handlebar, and you know, it's a really great product line.
Can you what?
Can You Handlebar?
Can you handle bar?
Yeah, like a handlebar mustache.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, and you know, people were digging it. They really were. It's good times.
So is it trade show? Is that kind of like a convention,
yeah,
like just for people that sell, or what?
Yeah. It's like if you ever go to like you know, like Comic-Con, or I mean, yeah, you went to Scarefest. There are vendors set up everywhere, but like yeah, there's also like stages. Like there was like a main stage where like I guess some of like the really big people in the industry would come out and like present things for people to look at and get excited about or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, I was just mainly there, you know, just selling stuff, having a good time, making orders, telling people about how awesome the product is, and it is. Balms, oils, waxes, brushes, and you know, I got to meet a few cool people who are involved with that company. And my other buddy, Brian Furby, who is the one who was like, hey man, would you be interested in doing this? You know, really appreciative of him, because it was an awesome time with great people, and hopefully I get to do it again.
Is his real last name Furby?
Yeah, man. Brian Furby. And what's crazy is like, you don't hear that name often. Well, I work with a guy, and his name's Furby, and that's his uncle. So like,
shit.
I work with my friend's uncle.
So like, I mean, if your name's Furby, you kind of have to be a beard dude.
Oh yeah.
You know, you kind of have to be into all that shit.
I mean, his uncle's only got like a little like normal mustache, like, you know, like tightly trimmed and everything. But yeah, you know, they all got
either that or
facial
you're
hair.
a strange little creature that speaks your own language.
Yeah, and with those,
you know,
like bug eyes.
Big bug eyes. So,
yeah.
You know.
Oh man, Furby's got an
so
epic beard.
but there was no like competition or anything. There was no like stuff like that.
No, just people generally being shocked by seeing large bearded men. But this is something that's pretty funny. One of the guys, Junior, he's completely clean shaven, like no beard, no facial hair, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we all got these cool t-shirts to wear, and his t-shirt says, obviously Can You Handlebar is an equal opportunity employer. People are getting a kick out of that. Like, I've never been around so many women in my life. Like, honestly, thousands upon thousands of women, and it was crazy, because they're all like, oh my god, your beard is so soft. I'm like, yeah, it is.
And you used to work at a strip club.
Yeah, I used to work at a strip club. You know, I've been around women before.
Well, are they just like are these just like women that they hire to be there?
No, I mean, like, these are women, like, they're either, like, salon owners or other vendors, or cosmetology students, or just people who really like, fashion, beauty shit.
Beard chasers.
Some of them are now, I'll tell you that. They're just like, oh, man. And it's like, yeah, you gotta get a bearded man.
It's kind of crazy though, man. Like a lot of the chubby chasers kind of switched to being beard chasers. You know, some of them are still both. But,
yeah. That's true. But like a lot of people in the beard world are chubby. Mm-hmm. You know, like I think that's always been a thing. Like
seem to go hand in hand.
Yeah, like chubby guys are nerds and chubby guys have beards.
Well, so. I mean, and two, it's a lazy thing. For me it is.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, like maintaining like the beards that these guys have do take some work, so it's not really a lazy thing. And but for some people it is.
I got you. I gave you a product.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try it. I've never tried product before.
Yeah, man. I mean, you'll like it because I mean, it just makes you feel better. Like,
I just want to be able to get my beard to go in like a really gnarly point.
This will do
like
it.
As if I was the devil.
Yeah, man.
Like just coming straight to a point.
This is really going to do it. I mean, because it's got that little bit of beeswax in it. Plus, it's going to condition, so it's going to make you feel great.
Beeswax. Jive turkey.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a great weekend. And CanYouHandleBar.com. If you grow beards, you should at least check it out because you can use it no matter what size your beard is.
I want to apologize to you people out there. I'm fucking with my microphone like crazy because it sounds kind of tinny to me, but all right. Anyways. So, yeah, welcome to Chronic Confusion for this. This is Halloween week, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make sure I get this put up before Halloween because I was going to try to get some, like, scary stories together, but, man, like, there's a lot of good ones on Reddit, but I don't feel like fucking emailing people and be like, hey, can I use your story? You know, and shit like that. I mean, I guess technically I could use it and just give them credit because they put it out into public. You know, it's on the internet, so, and they put it on Reddit, so obviously they're not trying to make money off of it. Right. You know, but you know, we'll talk about some stuff that is kind of creepy, kind of Halloween related.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Spooky stories.
Yeah.
I can tell an actual ghost story that I've had. Wait, did I tell that?
Yeah, you told the one about the bridge.
Yeah, okay, I did. Fuck. God damn it. You could just reclip that in here and go, oh, Cody tells a scary story.
That was an awesome story, Cody. Thanks for telling that.
Again.
Again.
Someone in the comments that's not a hater.
And I told the one about the house I lived in as a kid, didn't I?
Yeah. We could just tell our favorite episodes of like, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
It's been so long. I mean, I watched a bunch of them not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
But it's been so long. Like I still don't like. There was one about a mirror. That one was pretty cool.
I know the scariest one was that one with like that green vampire.
Yeah,
like
I do
in that
remember
hospital.
That one,
that one was the scariest one. And then there's that one with that dude in the pool that was all like blood and guts or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and there was one about a clown too. From the fun house.
Yeah. The one that like the kid steals his nose and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, they always had that one guy in there too. Like he was normally playing like the crazy magician or the weird shop owner. Yeah, that guy. Tonight on Chronic Confusion, we tell the story of
other stories. So yeah, and for you fans of a certain band out there, we've got a killer interview coming up at the end of the show. So stay tuned. It's gonna blow your mind. There's some groundbreaking stuff in this interview, and I think some of you new fans of us out there that are also fans from that community know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to drop any names. I'm just going to have to wait until the end of the show and see what I'm talking about.
You're going to dig it.
I know most of you just fast forwarded, so fuck y'all.
You have to rewind.
Yeah. So let's see here. So you went to Birmingham. and did that, I have pretty much done nothing except for participate in some internet drama. That's pretty much all I've been doing.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Well, I've been doing some writing and stuff like that. My usual stuff.
I was busy like over this whole weekend, and I just happened to check Facebook during a couple moments of downtime, and it's like Chronic Confusion has 17 new messages, and I'm like, this has never happened. No one's ever messaged us before. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, we can't talk about that right now though.
No.
But yeah, so this I don't want to talk about it too much because I mean I don't want to get like I don't really feel like I should be giving these guys attention.
No, we won't say who it is, but someone's been shit talking.
Yeah, there's another radio show out there. If you've been paying it, like if you go to the Chronic Confusion Facebook, you see I made a post about him the other day. So I'll say that and you can go see it from there. But yeah, they talked a bunch of shit because we fucking played some clips from their last show. Well, not the one before the last one.
Where they're kissing somebody's ass.
Yeah, they were kissing a certain individual's ass who has been caught in a shit ton of lies lately, and he's at the heart of a lot of controversy. And I guess he's friends with those guys, but at a certain point, if you can't call your own friends on their bullshit, they're not really your friends.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get like a Senate investigation hearing on that.
On what?
On that certain someone being caught in all those lies.
Oh yeah. I mean, whatever.
Tax dollars are wasted anyway, so why not get a real investigation going?
I mean, you be honest about it. It's really like, who really cares besides the fan base? But at the same time, it's like, yeah.
I'll tell you who fucking cares. Anna Sarkeesian would care if she heard about this shit.
It's Anita Sarkeesian.
Whatever the fuck that cunt's name is.
Anita Snarksleesian.
Aren't stupid bitch who whines about internet criticism. Wah.
People tell me I suck.
Did you see the newest episode of South Park?
Yes.
That was
brilliant.
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. Like, this is the best season of South Park in I don't know how long. Like, it's always
ever.
It's always been pretty decent. No, I wouldn't say ever, but it's always been pretty decent. But like up until, I would say up until about season 9 or 10, it was just solid the whole way.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's been kind of hit or miss. There's not been a couple good seasons, but like this season is within the past, I'd say 6 or 7 seasons. This one's probably the best.
Like, I mean, they're just hitting
it on the head. And the thing that it is, like, the reason it's so good is because I feel like what hurt them there for a while was they were too focused on doing parodies and shit of movies and stuff that were out of the time. So it was kind of lazy.
Yeah.
Like, it was still funny, but, just kind of lazy. But because, see, what always made South Park back in the day real awesome was that it was just like genius, like social commentary.
Yeah.
Like they would do it in their own way and they would relate it to their own characters. And sometimes it was, just a completely original story.
Yeah, and now they're back to doing that kind of shit.
Yeah, now they're kind of back to just looking at the world and incorporating that into what they're doing. And it's just fucking awesome.
I mean,
like the whole safe space thing and reality popping up, you know.
You can't get me reality.
It's just fucking classic.
It really is.
You can't touch it right now. South Park, as far as comedy goes, is just killing it. I mean, they've had plenty of ammunition.
Yeah.
They went on for so long. Like, I think they just weren't so inspired for so long.
Right.
And then finally all this SJW crap starts up and it's like, hallelujah. In the South Park studios, they've got to just be like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you to all these people. The PC shit, man. And it's just crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, seriously, if you're not watching South Park right now, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
I mean, it's free on the internet from them, so fucking go watch it.
SouthParkStudios.com. If you got Hulu, it's on there too, but you don't even need Hulu to watch it. Which, let's talk about that for a second. Not necessarily Hulu, but The Simpsons.
Okay.
They've got their own app now, and somebody told me that you didn't have to have a cable package to watch to use their app to watch all the Simpsons episodes.
You shouldn't, since Fox is like not cable.
But you do, because it's It's run by FX, like the FX branch of Fox.
Oh.
So it's the FX Simpsons World app.
Mm-hmm.
And because I looked it up, I downloaded it, and whenever I went to use it, it was like, you need this passcode from your cable provider.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. So, why? Just, do what South Park does. Make a fucking website. Make an app. Put it on Hulu, for God's sakes. All their new episodes are on there. Why not just put them on there?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, well, obviously they just want to, they've got some kind of deal with the cable companies because the cable companies are scared. They're losing fucking customers left and right. So that's
maybe they should take a lesson of that.
Well, they should, but they probably won't. Wanted to.
I'm sure you could Google that code. I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet because it's got to be
everybody
like a
has their
baseline.
own though.
Yeah, but it's got to be like a baseline for a provider.
Probably. All right. So let's see. Anything else I want to talk about before we get into this shit? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and move into some videos that hopefully we won't get flagged for. It's been a while. This is from RT, whatever that means. Of course, for everything we play, there will be links in the description. And this, I will also need to have a Chrome ready to go, but we won't worry about that yet. Let's take a look at this video. Have you heard about this, Cody?
I'm not sure. Let's play it.
So Chewbacca's getting arrested.
Why?
I'll tell you in a minute. He's putting up a fight too. You hear the music?
Yeah.
It's so awesome. So poor Chewie. And this is real. This really happened.
I mean, a Wookiee would be able to kill them right now.
Yeah,
So he's doing it good as a human.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not really a Wookiee.
Probably not.
I want to get a good freeze frame here. Let's see, because this is in foreign territory, so there's no English.
Right.
It's not even me talking. Oh, here it is.
Like, why the fuck didn't they take the damn mask off of him?
Okay.
Like, they knew what this was going to do because they left that mask on.
All right, let's get Chrome going here. So we can tell the story. This is from Huffington Post. Chewbacca arrested while campaigning for Darth Vader in Ukraine.
The Force wasn't with him.
No, it was not. And there's their freeze frame on it.
Yeah.
Here's what happens when you turn to the dark side. It's one of the most surreal election scenes anywhere in the galaxy. Chewbacca was arrested in the Ukraine on Sunday while campaigning for Darth Vader. The person dressed as the legendary Wookiee was reportedly accused of violating a law that forbids campaigning on Election Day. So, I mean, it's all obviously a joke.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But this Darth Vader was seriously
they're throwing him up on his van. You see that screenshot right there? And it's got the Imperial logo on it.
So maybe he really did go to the dark side. Let's see here. I have no idea what that says. Chewbacca even appeared in court looking worse for wear.
Jesus Christ, they beat the shit out of him.
They fucked up Chewbacca. Chewbacca's got a police brutality case on his hands. RT said the incident happened in Odessa and that Chewbacca was fined the equivalent of $7.50. However, he told the media he was unable to pay, quote, as his funds are an intergalactic bank that has no branches on this planet. Daily Dot reports Darth Vader is the legal name of a candidate for mayor in Odessa. So there's a person that really has the name Darth Vader, and they're running for mayor in Odessa, Ukraine. It's they have an internet party. It's so weird.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Like, I wish we had an internet party here. I guess we kind of do though, because I would say the internet party at this point is probably Bernie Sanders. if you want to be honest about it.
Yeah, and it used to be Ron Paul.
Yeah, it was Ron Paul for a while, and now it's Bernie Sanders.
Basically, what the internet party is like, it's a bunch of kids, they're youth, and they're like, yeah, this
whoever represents like the tech savvy kids.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this guy's so awesome. And then when it comes time to like vote, they're like, what are we supposed to do?
Ow, shit. It's so inconvenient. We need longer headphone cords.
At least we've got them now. Yeah, we're moving up. That internet money's really helping out.
Yeah, that $2 we made in the past month.
Internet money.
Yeah, we actually broke the $2 mark, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we got those 99-cent headphones out of those little quarter machines. So
yeah, we're living within the budget, people.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, and this thing here.
Yeah, I did see about that. Darth Vader shows up as they took down the Lenin statue. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Dude, I kind of want to move there, but I don't.
Like, we'd
I mean,
show
it
up.
suck to live there, but still, it's cool.
They wouldn't enjoy us.
No, they hate our kind over there, but they love our movies.
Yep.
Go figure. You know, which, I mean, honestly, seeing some of the people, that represent America, I don't blame them for hating us sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's our government. It's not the people.
Exactly. But, I mean, you know how it is, man.
Yeah. Sadly. Sorry, Chewie.
Yeah, Chewie. It sucks that happened to you, man. But, that's what happens when you come to Earth.
Yeah, man. Earth's police forces are way more brutal than the Empire.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man,
I saw a pretty funny picture.
What?
A stormtrooper putting his blaster to his head to commit suicide, and he pulls the trigger, and there's a blast mark on the wall, but he's safe. And he's just like,
oh yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, there was something else I wanted to talk about, Star Wars related. I thought it was funny. I've seen people on YouTube talking about how like the websites crashed when I was trying to get my tickets, so I'm about to drive down to the theater and get them. Like, nope, you ain't getting shit, motherfucker.
Right.
If you have to drive down to the theater now after it's probably however long it took you to put the video together and upload it and all that shit, and now you're going to the fucking theater.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you've missed out already, dude.
They're
Sorry
gone.
to tell you. But shit, they probably got connections.
We got ours.
We do have ours. We will be seeing it on the 17th, bitch.
Be ready.
I don't think this was it, but we'll check it out. This was kind of about the Kylo Ren thing, but kind of not. Oh yeah, they're saying that this is also from Huffington Post. This is from their blog section. Basically, it's a Luke Skywalker theory saying that he turned to the dark side at the end of Jedi. Which, I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Basically, it's kind of like he only did it because he had to.
Yeah.
To beat Vader and the Emperor. Like, he kind of had to take on the dark side for a second to get the job done. And that, like, at the end of the movie, he was pretty much fine. But it was kind of like the seed had been planted.
Yeah.
And supposedly between Jedi and Force Awakens, in that time frame, he's kind of where he's been kind of secluded and shit. Like, he might have trained some people along the way for a little while, then it just kind of became a hermit like Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of staying peaceful, like the loneliness and shit made him more evil. That's what they're saying. So just for him doing that one little thing at the end of Jedi, it 30 years later makes him like an actual dark side person.
Well, I know
Sith Lord or whatever.
I know that they did do the Dark Force in the old expanded universe, which is now Legacy.
Yeah.
Or Legends. Yeah. Where he did go to the dark side for a little bit. But if we're going based purely off of canon now, which is only the cinema and a couple books and some comics, but he's wearing all black throughout the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and and that's the thing. He's having that fight throughout that movie about whether or not he's going to join his dad,
yep,
or whether or not he's going to try to save him. And at the end, that flap comes open to reveal the light. There's that white flap that falls over.
Yeah.
And
but my
he
thing
redeems
too,
his dad.
Yeah. My thing too was though, like, if he turned to the dark side, like, why then at the end you have fucking Anakin and you have fucking Obi-Wan and Yoda, and they're all kind of like looking at him approvingly, you know?
Exactly.
Like they're smiling and being like, hey, you did a good job and you're going to be all right, you know? Like,
Yeah,
that doesn't seem like, because I feel like if he had turned to the dark side, they'd be like, fuck you, dude.
They would have showed up and been like, no, Luke,
what's wrong
no.
with you, man?
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Exactly. They wouldn't, like, I mean, if you think that if you're strong enough to become like a blue glowy in the Force.
A blue glowy.
A blue glowy. That's the technical term.
Yes.
Okay?
Blue glowy.
If you're able to become a blue glowy, then you're totally able to sense whether or not someone's but then they'd be like, oh, you didn't see it was Palpatine that whole time. They're not going to be fooled twice, okay? Fool a Jedi once. Shame on him.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, fool can't get fooled again.
You can't get fooled again. That's the saying in the Texas, same Tennessee.
Fool can't get fooled again.
You Alabama.
But
I miss Bush just because of shit like that.
yeah, I mean,
Because of shit like that.
yeah, I don't really miss him for anything else, you know, for being honest here. But so that was that. I figured it was worth at least touching on. There's a big long article.
I mean, it's cool. It's
fun to think about, but I mean, it's just like if it wasn't for, like I said at the end, and then being looking like they approve of what he's done, like, but you know, if that would have been left out, then I'd be like, yeah, you got a pretty good thing going there. But that's on Huffington Post. I will put a link in the description so that you folks can go read the article for yourself and make up your own mind. And I guess, you know, when we see what happens with the new trilogy, I guess we'll have an answer. Because, I mean, look, even if he didn't turn to the dark side at the end of Jedi, like, I mean, 30 years to be secluded from people is, you know, long enough for anybody's mind to go crazy.
Yeah, but I like the theory more that it's, spoilers, that he is just so powerful in the Force it scares him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do know for a fact that we've seen that picture of him. Remember that picture from Ireland?
Yeah.
When he didn't have a beard?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he shaved that off because he was filming something for The Flash. And back on the 22nd, he posted a thing on Twitter where he said that he had to grow his beard back out.
Oh, speaking of his other gigs, number one, I meant to get it for the podcast, but I'll just tell you people about it. There's a video on YouTube of Mark Hamill doing his version of the Joker, giving the speech from The Dark Knight about how did I get these scars.
Yeah, I saw that, but I haven't listened
fucking awesome.
to it.
Oh my god, it's fucking chilling.
Yeah?
Like, he's so good as the Joker.
Yeah, he is.
Like, nobody can top him. Not even Heath Ledger. I mean,
you hear
I'm
that?
Being honest, dude. Like Heath Ledger was cool and all, but the Joker, Mark Hamill is the Joker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Mark Hamill's still alive, so...
Yeah. Who won that battle?
Jack Nicholson.
Apparently Jack Nicholson has dementia.
No, I just think he's crazy.
Well, I mean, he's always been
Same
crazy.
thing.
He's always been crazy.
I think that would make his acting better. Because, like, he'd probably get, like, really angry now.
But supposedly, I mean, that's why he hasn't really been in a whole lot lately.
Yeah, he's also, like, goddamn fucking 80.
Yeah, well, you know. And speaking of that, did you see Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox on Jimmy Kimmel?
No.
Doing that thing, man. Like, the thing that, like, I was watching some shit on YouTube, and I think it was Movie Fights. It's a podcast. And they were talking about, like, what their idea would be for a new Back to the Future movie if it would possibly happen.
Yeah.
And they were talking about having him come back as Doc Brown and have this big role and shit. And after I seen him on Jimmy Kimmel, I was like, there's no way he could carry a whole movie. Like, he could do it about cameo, but it would have to be, like, not really a reboot, but, like, I think they could make it to where, like, say, Doc Brown has his own research facility or something, and one of his interns or students happens to find the DeLorean, you know, and they steal it or something and go on some kind of adventure, you know. So you would have him in there a little bit. You know, that would be my idea.
Yeah, if they're gonna do anything, it should be a complete reboot.
I don't know. I think they should just do a continuation, because with that kind of movie, going back and forth through time, you can really pretty much do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, it would essentially be a reboot, though.
Well, yeah, it would be a reboot. It would just be like, you use the first movie, kind of like what they're doing with Star Wars. You use the first movie
as kind of like a basis.
With, you know, you have all the classic characters in it, you know, and some of them will carry over to the other ones too.
But you know, you have them show up as they are now. Yeah. And it's like they've been like lost in time somewhere, and they just kind of meet with the new people for like maybe like a 5-minute scene, and then they like go their separate ways again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so yeah, you could have him in there as a cameo. I mean, Michael J. Fox, he's, you know, the Parkinson's has got him so bad.
He's in a show now though. Or did that get canceled?
I think it might have. I haven't heard too much about it. It was I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was a sitcom. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, Nike sent them those lace-up shoes.
Yeah, and you can get you a pair for $10,000.
Is that all?
Yeah, I mean, I think every dime goes to charity or something, but still.
I bet LeBron James got them for free.
Probably. But man, that was a fucking pothole and a half. What were we talking about?
Star Wars.
I mean, I know we were talking about Star Wars, but
them Luke going to the dark side? Possibly.
We had kind of moved on from that a little bit.
Then old people. I said he was growing a beard on Twitter, and then you said that you were listening to a pod, and then we talked about Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd.
Well, anyways. So
tell him a little bit more, because I still haven't listened to Kevin Smith. Tell him a little bit more about what Kevin Smith said about it.
Oh, he didn't really say much. Like, it was on Hollywood Babylon, which is his like weekly Hollywood like Entertainment Tonight type thing. Like him and his co-host run through all the big stories and shit. Yeah. And the first thing he kind of talked about was he said something like he got to see a certain movie a little early, you know, and he said something about it made him feel the same way he felt back in 1977.
He must be talking about yoga hosers.
Yeah, exactly. And he got a little choked up. He got a little teary. And, of course, his co-host was like, why don't you just tell us what movie it is? Why don't you just tell us what movie it is? And he's like, I can't, because there was that one time when I went on that spaceship and they got all mad at me, you know. So basically talking about Star Wars. And he was like, I didn't say that it was that movie. You know, I'm just saying it was a movie.
I think he's gonna have to pretty much let like JJ come on the set of Moose Jaws now. And JJ will be like, I saw how Silent Bob gets killed. Whoops, spoilers.
Yeah. He'll do some kind of recon mission.
Yeah, like, fuck your confidentiality agreement, Smith. You bastard.
So yeah. Yeah, I know whenever he told that Millennium Falcon story.
I know. Like,
originally, he got in like a lot. Like JJ called him and was like, dude, you signed a fucking agreement. you know?
But I mean, he even like alluded that he's like, I'm not going to say anything other than I walked onto the Falcon.
He wasn't even supposed to say that much. You know? Because that was before that it was well known that it was going to be an actual set. Like, it wasn't going to be like that they were actually building the whole thing. Yeah. You know, and he kind of exposed that, or whatever you would call it, you know. Because everybody knew that they were kind of like using practical effects and shit, but like they didn't really know to what extent, I think, you know.
Oh, so. I also on Star Wars, you know, I'm collecting the new toys. Yeah. I got like the only Captain Phasma in Lexington when it came out. Well, probably not the only one, but
they had one of the big ones at Meijer.
Yeah, I got the Black Series. They released Wave 2 without any like discussion of the release date, and I just kept up with it on the internet. So I showed up at Target like right before they opened. Hell yeah. Walked in, went right to the toy store, and they literally had one character of the 4 new characters that they released. I had one figure each. Damn. So I grabbed Phasma, and I grabbed a Zuvian Enforcer, which I'm a little disappointed with that toy because it doesn't want to fucking stand up.
I was going to say, man, like, I think I mentioned this before, but, man, like, Star Wars really fucking cheaps out on the figures, man. Like, especially those big ones, they look so fucking cheap. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah,
like,
because it's for kids and grown-up kids.
Yeah, but even their like adult collector toys are still kind of cheap. Like,
Well, I love the Kylo Ren one, and I love the Captain Phasma one. They were both so easy to set up. I mean, the only ones that I don't really like so far are like some of the ones with. Well, I don't like the Zuvian guard just because it won't stand up. But the legs seem stiff and the feet are really loose. So I don't know if I can fix that or what. But like I like the Black Series, but like. Rey, the Black Series figures of Rey, her face looks fucking retarded. The Black Series figure of Slave Leia, her face looks fucking retarded.
but that's what I was gonna say, man. Like, it seems like, okay, like any character that wears like a mask or something,
yeah.
they look good. Like, it's they don't really fuck that up. But anybody that just has their face like, because I've seen the Hastings here has like the Luke and the Slave Leia, and shit, and their faces just look horrible.
Yeah. It's like they're rushed and painted somewhere by people.
And the articulation is weird too. Like, if you're gonna have a Slave Leia, like the way it's like the articulation is, it just doesn't make the character look all that good.
Well, I will say though, I was at Toys R Us today and I saw the Black Series Jabba. Now that toy looks awesome.
Speaking of that, man, at Walmart, I need to go pick this up. I meant to pick it up the other day when I was there, but I didn't have enough cash on me. They have the Funko Pops, Jabba and Slave Leia.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's all in one package, and it's fucking awesome looking. I hope they're not sold out.
Which Walmart is it?
The one here in Richmond.
Where's that at?
How
close is it to you? Because you're like right at the
interstate.
Like which way?
Like, you go, like, you know how do you go to the interstate? You just turn right up there and just keep going past the interstate, and you'll eventually see it up on the left.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go after this.
It was a week ago, and it was up like right next to the restrooms in the front of the store.
Cool.
They had like a little display there, so
I'll check it out and shoot you a text.
Yeah, if they still got
If
them.
they still got two, I'll pick you up one.
Nice. But yeah, dude, so that was really cool. That's like, other than that Target exclusive Kylo Ren, like that's the only pops so far I've seen from it that I actually really want.
Yeah.
So,
I really want to pick up the chromed out C-3PO. Have you seen that one?
Yeah,
I like
cool.
that one. He looks really cool.
So while we're talking about it, while we're on the subject, man, let's talk about your cosplay, dude. Let's talk about the fundraiser.
All right, yeah.
Tell them about it. We'll put a link in the description, but tell them about it.
Yeah, so like I started a GoFundMe just to, help out financially with it. Hoping to, like, I don't have to meet the goal. That's the really cool thing about GoFundMe. And, I set the goal high anyway.
I mean, any little bit helps.
Right. Like, I mean, like, I wouldn't care if all I got was like $100.
Yeah.
Honestly. But like, anything would help. So if any of you listeners are feeling generous, I mean, Darren, you say you're loaded with money and you want to apologize. So,
yeah, he's a big famous musician. He's got to have money, right?
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to put your money where your mouth is, go fund me.
Yeah, help Cody over here be Kylo Ren at the Star Wars opening.
I'm excited because I can wear it to Regal.
Yeah.
But AMC, which is the IMAX, I'll see it in at Friday. Mm-hmm. No masks, no weapons.
Yeah.
They said no lightsabers.
They're worried about shootings and such, and robberies.
I'm still gonna go in a mask and with my lightsaber.
You're just gonna take it off when you go in.
Maybe.
Well, they'll probably make you.
No, I mean, they'll come out and they'll be like, "We're gonna harass you." I'll be like, "Look, I'm gonna take it off for you right now, and I'm gonna let you do a full pat down search on me, metal detector, whatever the fuck you want." And they'll be like, "Sir, it's a company policy." I'll be like, "No, you're fucking with my constitutional rights right here." But yeah, if you guys don't care, if any of you, like, you want to give me $1.
Well, here's the thing. We're going to be, when we go to the premiere in Lexington, Kentucky, we're going to take a camera and we're going to interview some people that are also, because I'm sure there'll be people cosplaying. Surely there will
Definitely.
be. And if not, we'll have you, and we'll probably make you the main interviewer person since you'll be in costume.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in costume. Like, unless I go as Jabba. I could go as Jabba.
No, man, I liked your idea to go as BB-8.
Yeah, I could go as BB-8. Or C-3PO. Or R2-D2, I mean.
Have you seen that little meme that they have out? It's like hand-drawn. And it's like Kylo, and he's like, "It's done. It's completed. We've done it all for you." And then the next panel, it's like Emperor, and it's showing BB-8. And then it shows this guy in the theater in 3D glasses all decked out in BB-8 gear, and he's like, "Oh."
Nice. I thought there was a funny one too. It was said that this is going to be the end of episode 7, and it was Kylo Ren takes off his mask and it's Jar Jar Binks.
Misa avenge you, Annie.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. But yeah, man, like, so donate to his fund so that his costume will be extra awesome.
Extra.
You know, so we'll have a good fucking presence on camera and at the premiere, you know, and we'll do some skits and shit with it. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So there'll be a link in the description for the GoFundMe, you know, $1, 50 cents, whatever.
Anything, man, you know.
So hopefully we can do that. So there's that. Some Star Wars talk for you. Okay, what else do we have here? That you want to talk about Ben Fields?
Yeah, we can talk about this guy.
All right, Ben Fields, officer seen manhandling student, has been sued twice before. So in case you folks out there do not know, this week, actually not long ago, was it yesterday or a couple days ago?
Yep, and the video has gone viral, so I'm sure most of you would know. I mean, if you're listening to this.
So this is the video we're talking about. So this is a student. I forget the name of the high school. Where was it? Does it say?
South Carolina.
Yes, it was in South Carolina.
Richland County in Columbia, South Carolina.
Now, from what I understand, this officer is one that they have that stays at the school. Like, he works at the school like a security. Pretty much. We had those in my high school.
Yeah, me too.
We had 2 of them.
Except one of the guys at my high school looked like fucking Chris Farley. So that's what we called him. We called him Officer Farley.
I mean, like, this may not be true for all high schools, but I kind of figured out that it's like the cops that they just don't trust, you know, to be out, like, amongst, like, everything else. Like, they don't want them on the streets giving out tickets because who knows what the fuck they'll do, you know. They don't want them doing detective work for damn sure. So they put them in some fucking school.
They can't do desk work. They can't file papers.
So the best they can do is just babysit some kids for 8 hours a day. That may not be true for all schools, but that seems to be what it was at my school, and I'm guessing at this guy's school, because 2 other times he's ran into trouble, one of which I believe was at the same school, if I'm not mistaken. In 2007, a motorist accused Richland County Deputy Ben Fields of using excessive force when he was a rookie cop in Columbia, South Carolina. In a second case, expected to go to trial in January, Fields is one of 10 defendants answering a student's charge that he was wrongly expelled from the same high school where Monday's altercation took place. As for this video, a teacher and assistant principal had asked the student to leave the classroom before summoning Fields. I guess because she was using her phone and she wouldn't stop. Like, they were like, you can't be using your phone in class. And she was like, fuck you.
Yeah, is that really what it is?
I mean, I don't know. See, that's the problem with these videos. I mean, yeah, look, no question, he shouldn't have fucking done that.
No.
You know, that was a little excessive.
Well, how old is she, first of all?
I think 16.
Oh, then that's abusing a minor.
15 or 16. You know, just like puts her in a fucking, like, look at that. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just manhandle a fucking child like that.
I mean, Adrian Peterson got in trouble.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that was his son, and he was whipping him. Now, I'm not saying I agree with whipping your kids, so don't freak out. But I mean, if this is okay, which it's not okay.
No, it's not.
And that's why everyone's upset, because it's not okay. But yeah, look at that guy. I mean, he looks like an asshole.
I mean, yeah, okay, the kid wasn't doing what she was told. But, you know, it seems like he just fucking, like, you don't really hear him, like, saying much to her.
All right.
Like, he says something about giving up the phone or something, and she's just ignoring him. you know, and then you fucking grab her by the neck and pull her to the ground, then throw her across the room. Like, was that really necessary? Like,
they're saying that they told her to get out of the class, right?
yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta leave. And then she's like, I'm not leaving. And then they're like, no, please leave. I'm not leaving. So then they get him, and he's all like, I'll fucking make you leave.
Yeah, but, you know, there's other ways, you know, you could have gone about it there, you know, fucking, even though it's kind of harsh, you know, tase the bitch. You know, like, it might, you know, in the long run, that might have been, you know, the way to go. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't really believe he should have tased her, but something, you know, other than choking her and throwing her to the ground and throwing her across the room, you know, I mean, at a certain point, disobeying the police is a bad thing to do, you know, but...
she got arrested after this, and then, you know, also her friend got arrested for, I guess, shooting the video.
It's so ridiculous. Let's see here. They have placed Fields on administrative duty and has asked the FBI and Department of Justice to investigate. He's banned from schools pending the outcome of the review. That's what the sheriff's department said.
Well, I hope it's not paid leave.
I mean, that's usually what administrative...
well, I mean, yeah, it's not even leave, it's duty.
It's duty. So he's a desk job, basically. They put him at a desk.
Yep.
I mean, I just don't understand the mentality. Like, you've got all these people watching, first of all, and you're gonna fucking throw a kid across a room. Like, if the class was empty and there was nobody in there filming, like, I'm not saying it's all right to do it. I'm saying it would make more sense, you know, that you'd be like, hey, I can get away with doing this.
No, I mean, all right.
You know,
it's kind of like this. All right, like, have you seen that movie Black Mass, the Whitey Bulger story?
No.
All right. Well, in it, there's a scene early on in the film where he's talking to his son, and his son hit a kid at school for doing something, and he's all like, "No, you know, I'm not mad at you for hitting them," and he's like, "So should I not hit people?" And he's like, "No, you should hit them, but you should hit them when no one's watching." He said, "You wait until there's no one around, and you hit them 4 or 5 times. If no one sees it, no one can tell on you."
That's true. But I mean, that's the thing. Like I just don't get the mindset. Like, I don't get the mindset of using violence at all in a situation like that.
No, exactly. But
if you know there's people watching you, like, you know there's witnesses, and you know you could get in a lot of trouble for doing that, like, why would you do it?
Because obviously this is like one of those power-hungry motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It's just like the only answer possibly is that it's a power trip.
Exactly.
And it's like, look, I'm a cop. What are they going to do? I got to do what I got to do to fucking get this bitch off her cell phone and out of the room.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was a teacher or another student. You shouldn't treat somebody like that. I mean,
what was so important, like
what'd she do to get out of the class? Like, let's watch this full video.
No, this isn't even the full video. This is just from another angle.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit longer. Let's see. I think you... Wait, what'd she say? Hold on. What did he say?
I don't know.
He said you're going to come with me, or do I have to make you?
Yeah, probably that. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to get you up. He said, I'm going to get you up, and then he fucking chokes her and takes her down to the ground.
Come on, I'm going to get you up.
Oh,
choke slam and get this weave off. Boom.
Gosh, dude. I mean, it's just so violent, just out of nowhere. And the craziest thing about it is, like, all these people just don't even react. Like, everybody just stays quiet. Look at them.
Yep.
Everybody's just kind of chilling. Like, this kind of thing happens all the time.
Butcher.
What did she say? What was that?
No one getting into, I don't know.
Nobody, what? Ain't nobody getting this shit on what?
Like, I don't know why I just leaned into the microphone. Like, it's going to give me more hearing.
Flat cam?
Nobody getting this on Snapchat.
Is that what it said?
Or, yeah, something like that.
she. Ain't nobody getting this thing on Snapchat?
Yeah, she's saying she said there ain't nobody getting this shit on
I
Snapchat.
thought you said flapjack or something. I'm like, what?
No, you're not getting that with your flapjacks.
And that's the other one. So yeah, I mean, again, like I was saying, like, the bad thing about it is you don't really have a full context, you know.
Yeah.
Again,
what was she doing to get?
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
but
Even
no matter what,
yeah, no matter
yeah.
what she was doing, it wasn't worth that. But you know, it's just a matter of like that second video that we just watched kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the conversation they had before, and it was just really, really calm. And then it's all of a sudden, boom. Just violent.
You gonna come with me? I'm gonna make you choke slam. Like he pulled out like a fucking he did the Undertaker right there.
Yeah, dude, totally fucking rock bottom to that bitch.
Mm.
So fucking crazy, dude. Like I just don't. So Ben Fields, you're a fucking scumbag, dude. Like I just no wonder you're fucking stationed in a school.
You shouldn't have a badge.
No, you shouldn't have a badge. And the thing, you know, it just like why is it always got to be the black people?
Like that.
You know?
Well, all right. Look.
Like I know, dude. Like white people get abused by cops.
Yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah.
But it's just like
it doesn't fit the story.
Exactly, but you know,
It's sad, man.
it is.
You
sad.
know, it's horrible.
Like these are supposed to be the people that we expect to protect us, you know, and
Not choke slam our children at school.
yeah, exactly.
Because like, all right, even if she was going all crazy and violent, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if the cop had come in and she was like sitting there like cussing up a storm and shit, he still shouldn't choke slam her.
No.
And like, you know, like her like being in there throwing shit or like threatening other kids' lives or something. But she's sitting down in the desk all calm, so like what she did probably was just like something stupid, like she got caught texting like
Well,
a
I
few
mean,
times or something, or she said, "Fuck you, teach, I ain't doing that shit."
Yeah. Well, I mean, the stories all pretty much say that it was they were asking her to get off her cell phone. And I guess she was like, I ain't doing that. She probably said some words to the teacher.
I ain't fucking
You know?
doing that.
Yeah, you know, and the teacher was like, well, get the hell out of my class then, you know. And then
I ain't fucking doing that. I gotta get
Yeah.
my education.
Yeah, you know, so it's probably something like that. And
Yeah.
the cop came in fucking power tripping like they do sometimes. And, you know, it's just unfortunate that this guy, this unhinged guy,
Yeah.
was put in a school.
I mean,
you know.
he looked like he did steroids because he had that
Probably.
big neck and big arms.
Roid raging.
Yeah. Did you see that thing about the zit?
I didn't watch it. No, I don't want to watch it.
I haven't watched it. I think it would be funny.
You want to watch
It
it?
would be funny, wouldn't it? Like gross out.
All
Hey, you
right.
said you want scary stories.
Yeah, I guess it. Let's see.
Well, see, look, they even said it's for Halloween.
Yeah, I guess so. I've got another kind of. All right, folks. Just keep in mind this was Cody's idea.
You're welcome. Halloween gross out time,
All right, here we
kids.
go. Yeah. So
I'm a little
since
worried.
since I couldn't find a good enough Halloween story here. Okay.
It's good enough for Huffington Post. It's good enough for Chronic Confusion.
This is from
damn
the
it.
Huff Post, and this is the worst zit ever. It's on this guy's back.
Looks like a bull
Something.
or something. Yeah, bull something.
It's like a bull tit. All right, play. This video contains content some viewers may find disturbing. Oh no.
That's pretty fucking big.
Oh no. I'm gonna throw up, dude. Oh, fuck.
It's not bad yet.
Oh, it's
Oh.
bad. No, it's not. I'm turning the volume down. Oh, God. Oh.
You know how bad that must hurt him too right now?
Oh, God, it's nasty. I don't give a fuck how bad it's hurting him. It's killing me.
It's not bad yet. It hasn't come out.
That's enough. Oh, there's blood,
There's
in it, dude.
There's blood.
Like, I'm so glad I never had an acne problem because I would not. I would not be able to handle this
You
shit.
guys don't know. Turney's actually puking.
There's a fucking hole.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh. I would have just left it be.
Yeah, you gotta get the rest of it out. Come
No,
on.
you don't. Oh. Oh, what the fuck is that?
That's the rest of it, man.
Oh.
You got you gotta get it out. Oh.
It's like something out of Total Recall. This motherfucker's got a guado growing out of his back.
That wasn't a zit, man. That's a fucking...
That's some kind of infection.
Yeah, man. That's a fucking... That's like an abscess, like a boil.
Oh, fuck. I can't, dude. Fuck it.
I'm waiting
it's all
for it to
bloody
just...
and shit.
I'm waiting for it to like absolutely like just squirt out.
Oh, I'm glad it... Ugh.
Oh, there's some more.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he needs to go to the hospital. You just stop watching because you're gonna get sick.
Oh, my God. I'm totally going to get sick. Oh,
I guess you
fuck,
can't
dude.
see the other one. There's a better one than that. That one wasn't that good.
It was good enough.
All right, well,
Fuck.
without going into too much detail, I've seen one that's a geyser.
Oh, man. I mean,
I mean, literally a geyser.
I've had a few zits on my face and shit, but I've never
Well, this was
I've never had to pop them. They just kind of go away in a couple days.
Well, see,
usually.
this one wasn't a zit. This lady had an abscess right here,
Ugh.
right here.
Now I did have a something on my finger one time. I guess it had something. I don't know. I think I cut it or something, and it got infected, but it got all swollen.
Yeah.
And it had to be drained.
Yeah.
I had to go to the hospital, dude. They fucking stuck it with a thing, and all this shit came out of it.
Yep.
It was fucking nasty.
That's all zit is. It's all just infection.
Oh my God.
You know. You're welcome, fans.
All right, so here's another kind of Halloween-related story. Also from HuffPost. We are all about the HuffPost on this episode. Sometimes we pull from comicbook.com. What the fuck is that shit?
Dude, we got to check our healthcare provider.
Oh, fuck that. What the hell? This is the most obscene there it goes. Okay. Like, really, that shit was fucking stupid. It just took up the whole fucking page. All right, HuffPost. This guy, Walking Dead fan. All right, look, real quick, before we get to this. Fuck the Walking Dead fans on Facebook and Twitter and shit. I haven't been able to look on Facebook or Twitter, like, other than just, like, sending messages or, like, talking in a private group for the past fucking week.
Yep.
Because everybody's talking about what happened on The Walking Dead. Look, I get it. Facebook needs to incorporate some kind of a spoiler system.
Yeah, they do.
Like, there's websites, forums that I post on from time to time. You put the spoiler tag, and it makes it where you have to click it to read what it says.
Yeah.
Facebook needs something like that. I mean, I guess technically you could just press enter a bunch of times.
Yeah,
and to make it have a thing, but
it got spoiled for me because of Facebook, because I was down in Birmingham.
Walking Dead's probably one of the only things that I actually care about when it comes to spoilers. And, well, I mean, pretty much any kind of TV show. Like, movies, I don't really care. But TV shows, like, I kind of feel like they're more special if they're not spoiled a lot of times. And, I mean, I managed not to see it, but I would, like, be scrolling and not see, like, oh, my God, Walking Dead. And I'd be like, fuck.
Well, see,
Turn away
what I
from
saw
Turn
from
away.
a lot of people was they're just like, what the fuck, Walking Dead? Like, they didn't go into it in
Dude,
detail.
there's been some websites,
Yeah,
and
I
shit
know.
that actually have headlines, and I'll catch, like, I won't actually see what it says, but I'll catch, like, something about just something. I'm like, damn it, I'm not supposed to know that, so I'm not going to look at it, you know? But it's just
Right.
like, man, like, have a little more respect. Like, don't spoil this week's show, at least, you know? Fucking wait a week, spoil last week's show, you know? That way, it's all good. If you haven't seen the show 2 weeks ago, then fuck you, you know. But still.
Well, then technically, fuck you, right?
But yeah, but apparently, from what I understand, the big shit happened on the most recent show.
Yeah, I watched it tonight, and no spoilers for you, but like,
Yeah,
seems
seems kind of early in the season for anything really big to be happening.
I mean, each 3 episodes have been like these big over-the-top productions.
Oh, really?
Things that have been happening in it, and it's just kind of like,
Are they still in that town at least?
Alexandria? Yeah. But I mean, like, it's just going like snap, snap, snap.
Yeah, Alexandria is on its last leg and shit, probably.
Yeah. You'll catch up tonight or tomorrow. Won't
Yeah,
you?
no, I'm definitely tonight. As soon as we're done, I'm gonna get the season pass on Amazon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so yeah, keeping again, it's Halloween this week, so let's. I tried, like, there's some really good, like, stories. I might actually bring up one of them about Kentucky just because it's so, like, silly. Like, there's this website. Look at how shitty this shit is. This is like a website from 1992.
Yeah, man. Like, no,
or
like
95, you know?
that looks like that tripod or GeoCities.
Yeah, like
shit.
GeoCities and Tripod and Angel Fire.
Yeah, that was
This is totally what it was like back in the day.
Well,
This
yeah.
is like the first website that I ever made. It
Yeah,
looks something like this.
I had a blog like that, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we'll talk about some of that shit too. But
Alright.
because there's one in particular, like, I was trying to, like, compile a few, but they're not really written out like stories. Like, I wanted, like, some actual stories. Like, these are just, like, people's accounts of shit that's happened. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's not really written all that well. But anyways, Walking Dead fan kills friend, thought he was a zombie, says the cops. Cops say the suspect admits consuming large amounts of alcohol.
See, alcohol is a drug.
I thought, well, and two, like, you'll see from this story that, if he was smoking weed, none of this would have happened.
Okay.
A New Mexico man binge watching The Walking Dead faces murder charge after allegedly beating an acquaintance to death, claiming his friend began to change into a zombie. Grants police initially responded to a call October 22nd that a man holding a weapon was chasing a woman through an apartment about 80 miles from Albuquerque. Officer Lieutenant Jason Frank, isn't that the dude from Power Rangers? No, that's Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
Arrived to find 2 maintenance men restraining 23-year-old Damon Perry. Upon approaching the suspect, the officers saw the body of Christopher Paquin with obvious trauma. Was pronounced dead soon after. Police said Perry noted the blockbuster zombie TV show as the impetus for this actions. What the fuck, HuffPost? He allegedly said he and Paquin had been drinking large amounts of alcohol. He claims Paquin tried to bite him. So I'm just picturing this thing in my head where these dudes are just really drunk and his friend's like, "Oh, I'm a zombie." Fucking tries to bite him. He's like, "Holy fuck."
Dude.
He just starts freaking out.
We all have it.
Like, just a prank gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, and this
He's like, "My friend was turning into a zombie." Like, no, dude, he was just being stupid.
he
And
tried to bite me, officer.
I guarantee that's what happened. That's something that should have been recorded.
The fucking walkers trying I'm fucking live, man. I'm surviving.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fucking Rick.
And then he tried to bite me, and then I had to beat him to death. Apparently, yeah, he then allegedly rushed out of the apartment and threatened others after he beat up his friend.
With his hands and feet and
Oh,
an electric guitar
yeah, he beat up
and
his
a microwave oven. He must have like smashed his fucking head in.
Perry allegedly beat Paquin with his hands and feet, in addition to using an electric guitar and a microwave oven. That's just crazy.
Yeah. Like that's intense.
Like, how did he not die after the electric guitar? He must have. Maybe the microwave oven just happened to be right next to him, and he was like, "Fuck it,
Said, God damn.
finish it off."
Brunch.
Gosh, man, can you imagine? Like imagine just seeing that happen.
Yeah.
Like if you're just hanging out with your buddies one night, and all of a sudden they're a little too drunk, and the one says he's a zombie, and the other one starts to freak out.
Well, it's a shitty way to die.
Speaking of freaking out, man, how was that? Remember that interview we did earlier?
Dude, yeah.
That dude fucking lost his mind. We'll get to that later. We're not ready for that just yet.
Fucking Looney Tune.
Man. But, so that's that. Let's see. Oh, actually, I do have this other story here. Kind of also, not that one. A Chupacabra.
The Chupacabra.
Is this a Chupacabra?
Chupacabra.
Still on the HuffPost, man. HuffPost killing it this week.
God damn.
This is like the second story by Ed Mazza.
Oh yeah,
Mazza.
I didn't notice. Mysterious corpse washes up in Paraguay. I got the video, and it's kind of what it looks like.
Experts believe it's some kind of monkey.
Yeah, a bloated corpse that washed up in Paraguay last week is causing a sensation in the local media, with some speculating the body is that of the legendary Chupacabra. Okay, let's check out this video.
Yeah.
So y'all won't believe what the fuck just happened. This thing just fucking washed up in the riverbed, man, and it kind of looks like that goat sucker motherfucker.
You know, and Lisa's got the details. She's live on the scene.
Lisa, what's going on out there?
Well, Chuck, it is dead.
It is dead. It has a tail, and it's very creepy looking. It's very old and decayed, and it has floppy ears, and it's very scary.
And it looked like a giant frog with hand like a man.
We all know what it really is, though. It's the Chupacabra.
The Chupacabra.
So yeah, I mean that obviously looks like a howler monkey to me. It's kind of creepy looking though.
It's all bloated, but like, I mean, look at that guy. He's just like, hey,
I poke it with a stick.
and then it stink real bad, eh?
He kind of...
It looks like chicken.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But look, it's holding on
It's
to it.
holding
It's
on.
still alive.
It's the walking
I mean,
Chupacabra.
But did you see its fucking legs? It's got legs like a fucking frog. Those hind legs.
Yeah, man, it's a howler monkey. That's exactly how their legs are.
So I look, and I poke it with a stick, and it just float there. So I call the news, and you guys are here now. So
I say to myself, it kind of looked like a monkey, but I know I could probably make money if I call it Chupacabra.
So I'm going to take it home after you fill me pocket with this some more. And so then I'm going to have Mama make a stew.
Stew.
Chupacabra stew.
It's going to taste so good because it's going to taste like the lamb blood.
Yeah.
It's like lamb.
He just keeps poking it with a stick.
It's like, is it going to pokey?
I mean, like, did he just, like, he just left it in the water waiting for the fucking news to show up? Like,
You know,
just
he had
poking
it out of
with
the
a
water.
stick?
Like,
Yeah,
how
it
did
fell
you
back
find
in.
it? How'd you find it? Oh, he was down here.
Like this.
Here, let me toss it back in. It would be funny if it sank and they're like, oh, news over.
Yeah. So that was obviously clickbait, but it's funny.
Yeah, man. I bet, well, maybe Clyde Lewis will talk about it tonight. Like, breaking news from Paraguay. Chupacabra washes on shore. Experts say howler monkey.
Yeah, I mean, that's it looks like a howler monkey to me. I mean, most likely what it is.
It has a tail, and that makes me think it's a monkey.
Ultima Hora. It's a black howler monkey. Why does it always gotta be a black or white thing?
God damn it.
A capuchin monkey, but those things are usually smaller than that.
Well, I mean, it's bloated.
Oh yeah, that's true. Scientists believe the origin of the Chupacabra legend may be coyotes suffering from severe mange.
Well, back in when it first came out, they're supposed to be way more reptilian. It wasn't until later that
Yeah.
they became dog-like.
Well, it's because people started getting specimens. Like,
Yeah.
they would find a fucking coyote that looked all crazy.
And it just had
And
names.
it just kind of turned into it being like a dog-like creature.
Quick,
So-
scientist, what is this? It's a coyote.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, they said it was a chupacabra. Okay, dude. Coyote, chupacabra, same thing. However, other animals such as raccoons and monkeys have occasionally been mistaken for the chupacabra. I think chupacabra is just like a term you give to any unidentified animal. Well, I'm just going to go with that.
If it ain't big, it's a chupacabra.
Yeah, if it's about the size of a dog. There was also like talk at one point like that it would have like a horse's head and like a reptilian body and shit.
I wish we had cool creatures like that, like a fucking
right?
like a griffin. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't really care about the demon infested hell house.
To be exercised live on TV.
Nah, it's the fucking house that inspired the Exorcist movie, and
Yeah.
I mean, like we've talked about it before. Like, I think there could be some kind of paranormal something going on out there. It's possible, but I'm also a skeptic and an atheist, and it's like, I feel like everything probably has a natural explanation. We just haven't found it yet.
Well, they're bringing in Chip Coffey, the psychic from Paranormal State. He's going to be their psychic expert.
That guy's
on
such
show.
a fucking fraud.
Hey guys, it's me, Chip Coffey, and I'm gonna walk around and get a sense for. Ooh, I don't like this place. We gotta go.
Oh, this place is scary, y'all.
Oh, I got a real bad feeling, tingles in my spine. We gotta go.
Yeah, he's a shyster. I mean, I'm sorry.
And that's
he is.
exactly how he talks too.
Yeah, he was at Scarefest. I mean, he seemed like a nice enough guy, I guess,
you talk
but it's
to him?
not really.
He'd walk up.
I didn't really want to talk to him.
He'd be like, "Ooh, I get a bad feeling from you, Mr. Smurf.
You have a dark presence around you.
So I could cleanse you today. Just let me take you in the back.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Coffee.
You like your coffee dark?"
Because that makes no sense.
I know. That's why I said it. Because I got mine with some creamer. There you go.
But yeah, I mean, like he was he was at Scarefest, and like I said, he seemed like a nice enough dude, but I mean, he also seemed like he was not happy to be there, but like he just seemed not very honest.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Sorry, Chip Coffee. Wasn't trying to be mean.
So this is yeah. Don't send your spirits our way. I mean, it's one thing to deal with a washed up rock musician that has 100 fans he can get to do his bidding, but if you're dealing with a psychic that can send ghosts to your house to fuck with you, that's a totally different fucking thing.
He's going to astral project on us.
Yeah, he'll astrally project here, and
We're gonna sleep tonight. He's gonna be there and be like, "I heard what you all said."
I heard your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't even come out yet. I heard it anyways.
I heard it. Came through the channels in my brain.
Yeah, the spirits told me you were talking about me.
So here I am, big boy.
Alrighty then. So now this website is theshadowlands.net, and again, we showed it to you a second ago. It's like totally out of 1998. It's awesome.
I miss those websites.
But I do too, man. Like I sometimes like want to just put a website together that's like that, because it's easy to do. And it just reminds me of the good old days, But it's like nobody would go to it. People would be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, you could put it up and like make posts and like have them say they're from like 1998, 1999.
Yeah.
But have them like
It's a time traveling website.
predict shit that's already happened, right? And then be like, "Look what I found, guys! Some dude back in the late 90s predicted everything that's happened so far.
Everything.
And see what he says for 2016."
Yeah. You could have like the 2016 page, and it could just come up with like an error or something. And
be like, "Why won't it work?"
Error. Sorry, you cannot see these predictions until after they already happened.
If you want to know what they are, pay us.
Yeah, exactly. So, in the spirit of Halloween, Again, this website has pretty much any town, any state. If you want to know what the local urban legends are, you can find it here. This is one of my favorites from Kentucky. It's in Marion, Kentucky. Baker Hollow Road Cemetery. Now, I want to go and try. I don't know where Marion, Kentucky is.
I've heard of
I've
it.
seen signs before, but I don't remember where. I don't think it's that far away from here, but it might be. So I kind of want to go, but I mean, obviously this shit is so fucking far-fetched. I really don't expect it to happen. But they took the time to write this out. So in the spirit of Halloween, I'm going to tell you people about Baker Hollow Cemetery, Baker Holler Road Cemetery.
Baker Holler.
Baker Holler.
Down in the holler.
That's how they say it around here in Kentucky. Baker Holler.
Baker Holler Reed
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Many different things occur at this particular cemetery. It is located off of Baker Church Road going toward Morganfield. You turn to the left off Baker Church Road on the Baker Holler Road. Holler Road. There's one cemetery behind the church on the left. After you pass this church, there is a fork in the road. Follow it to the left, and this is where everything begins.
Like the universe and everything?
Yeah,
Or-
everything begins. This is where the Big Bang happened.
Right here in Marion.
Right here in Marion. A lot of people don't know that, but you trace it back far enough, and it pinpoints right to this specific spot in Marion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on a good night, it begins when you first turn on the road. You have to go after dark, but the best time is right after midnight. The cemetery disappears and then reappears in different locations. However, it will not show itself when you drive down the road. You see, what we have here is a sentient cemetery. It has a brain and it has legs. It can just move wherever it wants.
It likes playing hide and seek.
It's a cemetery that plays hide and seek. Now, I don't know if the bodies move too or if it's just the headstones, but it moves, damn it, I tell you. However, it will not show itself to you when you drive down the road. You have to drive down to the end of the road and turn around and come back in order to see the cemetery. You will know when you are close to the cemetery because you will have an overwhelming feeling of sadness and you'll begin to cry for no apparent reason. You will see and hear various things. Sometimes you can hear music, playing, laughter, screams, and hear things trying to get in your vehicle. There have also been fingerprints and dents in vehicles visitors have taken out there, as well as scratches that came from the outside but went all the way through the glass. If you are actually lucky enough to find the cemetery and drive up in it, you will not be able to drive out. It is so spiritually active that it drains the battery of your car, leaving you stranded until the morning or until you get brave enough to push your car out. There have been images of soldiers killing each other and those around them. There have been sightings of the dense woods opening where you can see more than you should. What does that mean? Where you can see more than you should?
Like, you know, maybe you're seeing your neighbor's
Is that
tits.
like the devil's asshole?
Yeah. Like, you know, you get to see, like, your mom taking a shower or something.
Oh my
like,
God, yeah,
things
that's
you see
definitely-
more than you should.
Yeah, you should never see those things. The fork in the road rolls and a dense mist appears and disappears as you drive the road. There is also a guardian dog. The dog closely resembles the hounds of hell, as described in the Bible. The dog has dead yellow eyes and casts the shadow of a demon when it gets ready to disappear in the triangle at the fork in the road. The dog appears to be injured when he first appears, and that makes you want to stop and pick him up, which in turn gives an open invitation to any spirit that is around. When you fail to pick up the dog, things begin to change. The dog will walk a few steps, then turn to see if you're still following it. However, if you speed up, the dog will speed up. If you slow down, it will slow down. If you go to the left, it will go to the left. If you go to the right, it'll go to the right. And it is impossible to run over this dog. Trust me, I've tried it 1,000,000 times.
Can't hit it.
It's my favorite thing to do on Saturday nights.
Run over the hellhound.
I grab a jar of Mama's moonshine. I get a pack of smokes. I get in the pickup truck, and I drive back and forth, up and down this road. I try to hit this dog, and every time he jumps out of the way so fast I don't even see him move.
Damn hellhound.
Shit. There have also been sightings of wrecked vehicles with people screaming for help. Due to the period in time when this cemetery was begun, you will see images of men who were hung from the trees. You will also see images of dead family members calling to you. You will also experience a change in the weather when you turn off this road. For instance, it will be raining before you turn on the road, but when you turn onto this road, the rain mysteriously stops, and the mist begins until you exit the road, where the rain will start again. There are many other things that occur out this road, but you have to be very alert and very open to the spirit world. And you cannot show fear, or it can take your soul, according to the legend. There are many trapped souls at this location that will mess with you. Make sure you do not have an open invitation of any kind. This means windows rolled up and doors locked. These spirits can also communicate with you through your dreams if you will let them. So go if you dare. Just don't show fear. Everyone sees something different when they go to this location, so people, be prepared to be scared.
All right, man. Well, let's go.
I'm thinking about it. We should go, man.
With the camera.
We should go with the camera, and we'll do a special report from, what's it called again?
Baker Holler Road Cemetery.
Baker Holler Road. We're going to go there one day soon. I wish we could have done it before Halloween.
We're just going to get arrested. That's
Fuck
all
it.
that's going to happen. We're going to drive out there and like get out and be like, well, here's the fucking cemetery. Right where it's fucking supposed to be. Here's a goddamn cop. Hello, sir.
I mean, does this place even exist? I don't even know.
It's been run over. But now when you go out there, it's a Popeyes that mysteriously changes places.
It mysteriously turns into a McDonald's when you cross the road.
What the hell? What the hell? I want some Popeyes.
It's like every time you're on the other side of the road, it looks like Popeyes, but as soon as you get right next to it, it turns into McDonald's.
And they're like, welcome, can we take your order? We serve breakfast all day now.
But they still can't serve other shit during breakfast time. It's
Right.
fucking stupid.
No, we
Like,
don't have McNuggets.
Yeah, why, if you're going to serve breakfast all day, why wouldn't you just also serve everything else all day and all night, you know? And it's so stupid. Like, the one next to me, like, I don't really eat McDonald's that much, but every once in a while, you know, like, well, late at night, because it's the only thing over here that's open 24 hours. So
Yeah.
it's like, if I'm starving at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, it's really my only option. Well, other than cooking, and who the fuck does that?
Nobody
You know?
cooks.
So I'll go, and they're already serving breakfast at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who the fuck eats breakfast at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning? Nobody. Start that shit at like 4:30 at the earliest. But so yeah, there was a little Halloween story for you.
We gotta get another one. Is there one near here, like closer?
I was actually gonna see
Like either
Little
Madison.
Egypt or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah, Little Egypt.
Let me see
I've
if
done
that's on
that
here.
one. I've done Little Egypt. There it is.
Yep. Richmond, Kentucky, 4 Mile Road, which was the road I grew up on pretty much. I spent a lot of years on 4 Mile. There was a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, no, it says 16 teen.
There was a 16-year-old girl raped and murdered near the 4 Mile Bridge. They call her Little Egypt. I don't know why they call her that.
Nope.
If you go to the bridge on a rainy night, right before dark, call her name 3 times, crack the 2 front windows. She will come into the car as a puff of wind. So basically she farts into your car. And ride with you to see if you are the people that killed her. If you're not the people that killed her, she will get out. They say if you don't crack the windows, she can't get out, and she will wreck the car.
Done it.
And your car didn't get wrecked or anything.
I'm here.
Yeah, but did you leave the windows cracked so she could get out?
I've done it every way possible.
Oh, really?
And no wind has ever come in the damn car.
Well, we might do this one too, just for a goof since it's close by.
God, she's gonna kill us. She's gonna be like,
it'll be the one time that it actually works.
She'll be like, "You mean I'm gonna be on the internet?" Okay. Heard about that shit. There's a lot of shit in Richmond.
Yeah, I went to Madison Middle School. I went there. I remember hearing all these legends when I was actually going there. It was pretty funny. Madison Middle was very old. First, it was a Civil War hospital, which many died in, then a high school, and now it's a middle school. There is said to be a cheerleader that was raped and or murdered in the 3rd floor girls' bathroom. Very scary sometimes when you are in the bathroom alone, you can hear weird noises. Sometimes late at night, the last stall's door is shut and locked, but the next day when you look, there is no one in there, and the door is completely open.
How do they know what's going on sometimes late at night in a fucking
well,
school?
they have the janitor lives on site.
Oh, okay.
Like he has like a little shack, on the school property, so he probably fucking patrols. A man was brutally murdered in room 306 in the late 1940s. You could still hear sounds of his cry late at night, mostly at 1:03 in the morning. And there's some updates. October 2007. There is no proof of a guy being murdered. There is a story about a girl on the 3rd floor who was shoved by a bully and hit her head on the sink in the girl's bathroom and died. There have been accounts and seen a figure on the 3rd floor. I remember teachers talking about seeing a chick on the 3rd floor, a chick ghost. Yeah. There was one morning a student was helping the social studies teacher carry some things up to her class. It was about 6:45, 7 o'clock. When they got to the 3rd floor and opened the door, they saw what looked like a young girl running down the hall. They went to investigate because no kids should have been in there at that time, and found that the girl's bathroom light was on. There is also a rumor that the school used to be a hospital during the Civil War and it was haunted by soldiers who died there. I mean, I never had any experiences there, you know. I don't remember seeing any girls that I didn't recognize.
I've been to that I've been to that church too.
Which one?
The one at Salem Cemetery that they said was a satanic church.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that around here. Whitehall Mansion, that's kind of famous. Westover Mansion. So yeah, definitely check out the shadowlands.net if you want to. Again, there's no real stories really. It's just kind of urban legends, like personal accounts and shit like that. But it's worth a read, you know. And again, the website looks very much like it came from the 90s. And so be prepared for, if you're one of these people that likes everything to look neat and tidy on the internet, you're probably not going to have a good time. But, you know, if you want to figure out if there's anything scary, anything haunted near you to check out on Halloween, you know, maybe don't go anywhere that's trespassing or anything. We're not advising you to do that, you know, but if you have access to one of these places, if it's a public place or something, you know, go check it out. Try to scare yourself a little bit.
Man, it's a free country, man. If they want to trespass, you know that you're responsible for your own actions.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't endorse it. You know, I'm not telling you to go up in Madison Middle School and start rooting around at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I want to talk about a creepy story.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, this was back in either during high school or right out of high school. I think it was still during high school. And you know, this is along the lines of that satanic church shit.
Yeah.
You know, we'd go down the road and we'd want to keep driving by it as many times as possible. So we'd always turn around on this one driveway, which was actually two different driveways. Well, we pulled up on one, one day, like in the middle of the day, and we went down like the left side of it.
Yeah.
And it was just a whole bunch of like old broken down cars. Kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit. Like just a shit ton of fucking cars. So we were like, all right, let's leave here. That's probably nothing. Just old cars from the family or whatever. But one time there was a car behind us, and when we turned into that driveway, that car turned into the driveway. And we went down the right side this time, and it led to like these two rusty shack building type things. And this guy came up right behind us. And there are these cages all across it. Like, they kind of looked like hen houses, but there wasn't any hens anywhere.
Oh,
no
shit.
chickens. And we just like, kind of like made a U-turn to veer past them and got the fuck out of there. Because, I mean, that was scary enough to like, just pull into someone's driveway. Like, even if that guy's not some crazy murderer, if he's just a crazy redneck, he still might fucking shoot you.
That's crazy. Where did this happen at?
Oh, God. It's out there. I'd have to take you. It's not 4 Mile, but it's somewhere in that area.
Okay. I'll tell you what's a creepy place to fucking drive to is, you had some friends, I think Josh was out there one time, way out in the country in Winchester.
Ghost
they live in
Bridge?
kind of like a really nice house. I think it might have, what was that kid's name? Zach, maybe? Or David? One of y'all's friends lives out, and it's not really like a neighborhood, but there's like houses, but they're really far apart from each other. And he has like every house has like a privacy gate.
Oh, Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, that's a creepy fucking drive out there, man.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's so dark, there's like no fucking street lights. And like I said, it kind of looks like a fancy neighborhood, but the houses are so far apart.
Mm-hmm.
It has a really eerie feeling.
Yeah.
And I remember fucking driving out there one night to hang out, and it was like, God, where the fuck are they taking me? I was expecting to hear,
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's really pretty out there, too.
Yeah.
Like in the daylight.
Oh, yeah, in the daylight it's fucking awesome, but at nighttime it's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
I've
been going out there since middle school, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to it, it's probably not that bad.
Yeah. But, like, going out there the first time at night, you'd be like, where are we?
As usual, I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. Let's see. Harley Quinn is the most popular costume this year for females.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I was like,
I mean, I've seen some dudes on Tumblr, that dress up like Harley Quinn. It's not, it's not really fun to look at, but they're on there.
I don't know, man. They could be sexy.
I mean, they could be if you're into that sort of thing.
I saw this one picture, and it was of like a girl, but she was like flat chested.
Yeah.
And she kind of had a boyish look in the face, so she could have been a guy. And like some dude like commented underneath like her picture, and it was like, "Is this a trap? I'm not sure."
I'm not sure what this feeling is in my pants, if it's accurate or not.
Ooh, should I be attracted to you?
All right, well, I guess that's about all we have time for this week. We've gone on an hour and a half at this point.
Wait.
Huh?
We got the special guest.
I'm getting to that. We're going to leave you folks with something earlier today. I finally decided to let this person come on the show and do a little interview, maybe set some things straight. A lot of you will know who I'm talking about here. I'm going to leave it a surprise. You're about to hear it, so you'll know what's up. Anyways, thanks for watching, listening, whatever you did. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. Do all that stuff. Tell your friends about Chronic Confusion on Facebook and whatnot. Try to get this thing going. Again, we appreciate you watching and hope you enjoy the interview. Happy Halloween, Cody.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
You too, buddy.
All right. Watch out for the potholes, folks.
As myself appears dissected in potential.
Okay, on the line we have a very special guest, Mr. Darren Miller, formerly of CKY, everybody.
Hello?
Okay, Darren, so I'm sure a lot of people out there don't know who you are. What would you say to those people? Just, tell them about yourself.
I can't believe you never heard of me. I'm a very popular entertainer.
Well, what do you got to say about tricking all those people, all those kids, about you being in CKY still, using that logo?
I've helped many, many, many children, thousands of children. I would never hurt a child.
Well, it's not just kids. I mean, there's some misguided adults, too. Just to be straight, could you just be more honest from now on?
I'm sorry. I could do something like that.
Okay, so moving along. Darren, what keeps you motivated to make your music?
Money. Greed.
Yeah, man, money's cool and all, but don't you have a passion for the music?
No, because it's not where my heart is.
Okay, so Darren, I'm assuming, you got a new album out. The next logical step is a tour, right? I mean, if you guys tour, will you be able to do everything? Like, will you be able to afford a place to stay?
No. Can I stay with you?
Well, I guess you could sleep on the couch or something, yeah.
Well, what's wrong with sharing your bed?
Whoa, slow your roll, dude. Dubs don't swing that way.
In a pure, loving, fun way.
Man, I think he's trying to get with you, Tommy.
Not for sex. It's people with a dirty mind that think like that.
Either way, man, it's not happening.
I would slit my wrists.
Whoa, Darren, man, you got problems.
Sex.
Whoa, okay. Moving on. So, Darren, what about the recent claims of you harassing fans, and bandmates and critics over the years?
None of it's true. It's BS. I love them so much.
Well, then, what about last Friday and that Nick Cody guy?
Yeah, Nick Cody. Man, you tried to get your fans to attack that guy, like in real life.
Yeah.
Totally false.
There are screenshots to prove it.
Just because it's in print doesn't mean it's the gospel.
Were you drunk?
I'm a vegetarian, and I don't drink.
I mean, I guess you just have severe memory loss.
Absolutely, yes.
So you just put out a new album with your band, Foreign Objects.
Yes.
Can you tell us what it was like in the studio?
Okay. They manhandled me very roughly.
Who? Your bandmates?
There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls, and it stunk so bad. I see the face of God.
Darren, are you okay?
You'd be amazed how often I hear that.
Did you not take your meds today?
Elephants and giraffes and crocodiles and tigers and lions.
What the fuck?
How do you like the smell? Is it good?
The smell? Is he having a flashback?
Jack the Ripper, handcuffs, cookies.
He's gone, man.
I see God.
Okay, then. I guess that's going to wrap it up with our special guest, Mr. Miller. Do you have anything else to say to the fans?
Sex.